Hi guys, you're welcome to Dr. Mo's blog. Today we're going to be discussing two phytonutrients and how you can get it from one drink, which I'm going to teach you how to make. Now these phytonutrients are called betaine and spermidine. Now we've already done a video on spermidine and its uses and its usefulness to the body. Today we're going to be discussing spermidine along with betaine, not because they have a similar chemical structure, but because they are often found together in germinated seeds. Now, spermidine and betaine are usually produced, they're usually one of the first things that are produced along with other small molecules once the seed is planted. And the reason for this is that they play a role in the homeostasis of seeds during germination. They may also have a role in stimulating the germ cells to grow. So whenever you see freshly growing seeds, they are likely to concentrate high levels of betaine and spermidine, particularly seeds that are stressed either by extreme cold or extreme drought, or that are subject to osmotic stress due to high salinity in the environment. Such seeds, when they grow in such environments, will tend to concentrate lots of betaine and spermidine. Now, what is betaine? Betaine is trimethylglycine. It used to be called vitamin B13 before, but it has been removed from the list of vitamins because it's now realized that it can be synthesized in the body. But as you realize, whenever there is stress or as one gets old, the ability to produce some of these vitamins is lacking. It begins to diminish. Hence the need for dietary support. Now, what does betaine do? What is its usefulness to the body? Betaine is a glycine molecule that has 3 methyl groups attached to it. That is called glycine betaine. So it is a trimethyl glycine. So what does it do in the body? First of all, it acts as a methyl donor. Now, a lot of reactions in the body need methylation for activation. 2 ready examples that come to mind is the activation of hydroxycobalamin or hydroxy or cyanocobalamin to methylcobalamin, which is the active form of vitamin B12 in the body, methylcobalamin. So betaine is one of the molecules that donates methyl groups to vitamin B12. Another reaction that really comes to mind is that of folate. Methylation of folate to methylfolate activates folic acid within the body. So there are dozens or thousands of reactions that require methylation, and in such situations, betaine steps in to provide methyl groups to for those reactions to occur. Another useful thing that betaine does to the body is that it also provides glycine, a glycine skeleton of betaine. It usually combines with N-acetylcysteine to form glutathione. Now, glutathione is the only original and natural antioxidant within the body. So when you have betaine, it provides a ready substrate that can be combined with N-acetylcysteine or NAC to form glutathione. There are supplements that contain trimethylglycine and NAC, and it's called GlyNAC. So in this lecture, in this video, I'm going to be telling you how you can get GlyNAC from dietary sources. So that's the function of betaine. Now the next molecule is spermidine. Spermidine, as we discussed in our last video, in our other video, is a polyamine that has many functions in the body. It helps to produce neuroplasticity, to prevent dementia. It is useful in heart health. It is useful in kidney health. It is anti-cancer, prevents cancer by driving cells into apoptosis. It also causes the cells to go into autophagy, even without fasting or exercise. So these are two important molecules, and for you to get them in the two of them in one food is a big bonus. So what is this source of betaine and spermidine? Well, simply germinating seeds. Germinating seeds are the source of betaine and spermidine. What forms of germinating seeds are we going to use to provide these nutrients? I have two of them here, and here in Africa we call them siro. The first one is germinated rice. You can see it here, rice that has been germinated. Okay, this is germinated rice, and this is germinated guinea corn. Now the two of them are going to be used to make a gruel, or what we call around is kunu or brukutu, a drink that you can drink. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. The kunu is the non-alcoholic version. The brukutu is the alcoholic version. In places like South Africa, you may want to call it nkwamboti, although I don't know whether grains are pre-germinated before they are used to produce nkwamboti. Now, when you germinate these seeds, the levels of spermidine and betaine can increase almost tenfold. Okay, so these two things that I have here are laden with both spermidine and betaine, readily available for you to consume. Now, in other climes, germinated seeds are used as a form of salad. So the germinated seeds, they call them sprouts, and they are rich, very rich in spermidine and betaine, and you can just steam them and eat them as a salad. But in this case, we want to make it into a drink so that we can enjoy it over some days. So how do you use this? The first thing is that both betaine and spermidine, their levels increase even more when you stress the plant, because these molecules are adaptogens. They help the seeds to adapt to adverse environment like freezing, like drought, like high salinity. So we are going to stress these germinated seeds before we grind it and make it into our kunu. How are we going to stress it? We are going to freeze them. We're going to put them in the freezer for 48 hours to reduce their temperature to a freezing point. We're going to allow them to freeze. Then after 24 to 48 hours, we're going to bring them out of the refrigerator and allow them to thaw. Now this freeze-thaw cycle will increase the amount of spermidine and betaine to very high levels. It is at this point now that we'll take it to the blender and blend it into a paste, and we'll now use it, pour boiling water into it to form a gruel of some sort, gruel. And then after we pour in hot water, we can leave it on low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then it becomes a drink that you can drink and you can enjoy it. For some of us, we like to drink our own like that, but you can sweeten it by putting dry potato chips, which will help it, which will make it a bit sweeter for those who want it sweetened. Then another innovation that you can introduce is that you can also add some garlic. If you are not averse to garlic, you can add some garlic as part of the drink. Now, why do you need to add garlic? Garlic contains a lot of NAC, N-acetylcysteine, and other cysteine molecules, many of them like allicin and other cysteine molecules. But the main molecule that it contains is N-acetylcysteine. So with N-acetylcysteine in your drink and trimethylglycine in form of betaine, you have a complete drink that will help you to produce plenty of glutathione. So if you do not have money to order for Glynac on Amazon or in the pharmacy, you can prepare this drink and drink it regularly. I always go home to my mother's house on Sunday because she prepares this kunu from these germinated seeds, and it helps me to get enough spermidine and betaine into my diet. Thank you very much. Please kindly subscribe to this channel for more videos that are oncoming. My desire is to see how we can use diet, improve the diets of the people. You know that in Africa, our life expectancy is quite dismal. And the main reason for this is that we do not have a wide variety of foods. And we have tended to abandon our local foods that contain quite a good number of phytonutrients for junk food. Like we are now copying the Western style diet, and that is increasing the incidence of diabetes, hypertension, and metabolic syndrome within our people. So if we adopt these forms of nutrition, we are likely to improve our lifespan and our health span. Furthermore, you know that with the economic situation, the cost of beer and fizzy drinks, which are quite unhealthy for people, is rising. So you are actually using more money to destroy your liver and your brain and all that. But if we go back to these local drinks and we go back to these local foods, we will find out that we will be healthier for it. Thank you very much. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. I need your subscriptions. It will not cost you a penny more to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and share my videos with others, with other people. To make comments, I would like questions and comment section. I will reply to every comment that you make. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.